everyone. Today is Monday and it's currently 8:20 right now, so I have about 10 minutes before I have to leave. So I'm going to unload the dishwasher real quick and then head out and go to school. So first thing, I have soft tissue surgery lecture, and then I have toxicology, anesthesiology, and then I have a companion animal medicine lab today. And we should be doing a dental lab and learning how to take dental radiographs in that lab today. So fingers crossed, it sounds like it should be fun. I'm hoping it's gonna be pretty fun. So I decided I would take you along with me today.
And the surgical significance of this is that with laryngeal collapse, the first stage of laryngeal collapse is these ventricles evert, and they're referred to as everted laryngeal sac. I'll show you some pictures of those when we talk about low shortly. So this is just a picture out of.
So after lecture, I went and tried some milk from College of the Ozarks. Taste test. It just tastes like milk. It's like 11:10 now. I just finished making my to-do list and now I'm watering my plants, then I'm gonna vacuum and then actually study some before I have to go back to school for lab. Okay, I'm just letting them soak, and then I have some more in the bathroom sink, and some of them I went ahead and just watered like normally, but I'm just letting them bottom water because that's how I find that they tend to do best and thrive best. It's 11:40 now and it's time for me to vacuum. I'll show you the floor, but last night my cats knocked over my plant, one of my new plants that I got, and then dirt was all on the floor and they just scattered it all over. And I cleaned it up a little bit, but it was like 11 o'clock at night and I didn't want to vacuum, so I didn't. So I'm vacuuming now, but there's dirt all over the floor. And then I have a few things that I need to like take to the trash and put away outside of my storage unit real quick. Hopefully you can see all the dirt. That snake plant is what they knocked over, but then you can see all the dirt that they scattered. And I cleaned it up a little bit last night, like just picked it up with my hands, but obviously couldn't get all the little bits. It's like 12:10 now, exactly. I just finished vacuuming and I wanted to say real quick, I know snake plants are toxic to pets, but my cats don't chew on my plants or play with my plants. Wednesday has this toy, this bird does that. She loves it. I'll show you in just a sec. I did that and she's like, where's it at? But she was playing with this and chasing it and knocked over the snake plant. And then she was like, oh, dirt, that's cool. So anyway, wanted to say for any of y'all who are concerned, yes, I know snake plants are toxic, but my cats don't chew on or like really get into my plants. And I know that with pretty strong certainty, which is why I do feel comfortable having a snake plant in my house. Because I have a bunch of other plants and they don't ever get into them really. So anyway, with that being said, just a little PSA, snake plants are toxic to pets. So if you're concerned about your pets eating plants, probably don't own one. But I personally am not worried that my cats are gonna get into the snake plant, especially because I have ones that have like leaves, like the pothos plants, and they don't even bother those. And I figure if they were gonna get into any plant, it'd be the ones with leaves that they can bat around. So anyway, yeah, I'm not really concerned about it, but just wanted to kind of put that out there that one, snake plants are toxic to pets, and two, yes, I know that, but I feel comfortable having my snake plant. But anyway, here's Wednesday and her bird. She goes a little bit crazy for it. It's 12:52 right now. I have to leave at 1:30 to go to lab. So I don't want to like start anything too long because I don't want to start it, then stop, then start again after lab. So I think I'm going to finish working on my surgery Quizlet from lecture this morning, and then my toxicology discussion. Those are two things I should be able to get done in like 35 minutes. So work on that and then go to lab. So I just went because I was going to go make my toxicology discussion post there's not one that's open to post on. So apparently I don't have to do that today. Now I'm finishing up my surgery Quizlet from this morning. I'm on slide 58. That's like where I left off out of 71. He just was going really fast today, so I wasn't able to keep up, which is why I prefer online, but this one is required attendance. So anyway, gonna finish that up real quick. Today we were learning about upper airway diseases and surgeries that you would perform to correct some of these upper airway diseases. So things like laryngeal paralysis, brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, which is really common in like smushed face brachycephalic dogs. So French bulldogs, English bulldogs. English bulldogs are like the poster child of BOA's brachycephalic airway, obstructive airway syndrome. But anyway, so finishing this up real quick, just finished, it's 1:28, so I gotta be leaving like basically right now. Wednesday's bird in my backpack, of course. Anyway, so I'm packing my bag and then getting my shoes on and gonna go. 3:30, I just finished my lab. I only got one picture, but it was pretty fun today. We went and to 2 lab stations and took x-rays. And then we took x-rays on cats and dogs, and I got pictures of the cat teeth, but not the dog teeth, because my dog teeth were not very good. So I was like, oop. She made me redo it. I took it, and then she's like, good try. And then so she repositioned it and I took it again and she's like, better, but not. So anyway, I was like, okay, I just won't take pictures of that because it wasn't very good. And I don't want to post something and be like, this is what you should do when it's not what you should do. Anyway, so we did that and then we went and learned how to do some dental extractions, so teeth extractions. So pretty fun. Next week we will actually be doing dental extractions and also scaling and polishing teeth. So pretty good lab overall, and now I'm going home to do more studying. These are just some images of some instruments that you would commonly use for dental procedures and dental tooth extractions. So these are my radiographs that I took today, and they're both from a cat. So in the first image, I took an image of the incisors, and the big thing is to get the root of the tooth. And the second one, I took a canine image. This is a really good image showing what the root of the tooth is versus the crown of the tooth. But the crown is the part of the tooth that you can actually see grossly. And then the root of the tooth, it has to be seen with radiographs because it is what is below the gum line and actually in the bone. It is 5 o'clock now. I just ate dinner, early dinner. I had baked potato. And then I am starting to watch my toxicology lecture. Don't know if you can see that. Anyway, today we're learning about U intoxication, ionophore intoxication, pyrrolament intoxication, xylitol intoxication, urea intoxication, and cyanide intoxication. So this is like a hour and a half long video, so it'll probably take me about 2 hours to get through, and then I think I'm gonna go for a walk, maybe. It's kind of cold outside, but I still think I'm gonna go for a walk. 6:44. I am going for a little walk. It's actually really cold outside. When I say really cold, I mean it's like 50 degrees, but that's really cold to me. Anyway, but I do need to take the trash out. So I'm gonna take the trash out and walk to the dumpster. And then I have some bones. See, bones on the table that I need to put away. So that's gonna be my break. I'm just gonna walk around and clean. And Then I have to do some anesthesia stuff because tomorrow I have a quiz. It's 8 o'clock now because I took the trash out and everything and then came back and just scrolled on my phone for like an hour. Anyway, so last thing I have to do for today is my anesthesiology Quizlet, and I'm getting tired. But anyway, I have like around 60 terms that I need to get through. Wednesday playing with her bird, but around 60 terms that I need to do today in preparation for the quiz tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock now, just finished my anesthesiology Quizlet, and I'm finishing up the night by doing some hand ties. I'll try to record, but it's kind of hard because like I need hands to tie and I need hands to record. So anyway, I'll try to like set it up and record, but I'm doing square knots. That's what I'm practicing, and I'm doing a one-handed square knot, one-handed tie for square knot, and then two-handed. So I'm gonna work on that because tomorrow I have lab and I bet we have to work on this. Okay, you're set up. I'm gonna try my best to show it. So I'm gonna start with the one-handed. So this is the free end, and then this is the like knot tying end. And you take the free end in your dominant hand, and then the knot tying end in your non-dominant hand. And then you're gonna hold it like this, in like this gun position with these 3 fingers holding, and then it wrapped around that one. So then you take the free end and you're gonna wrap it around the like your pointer finger. Okay, and then we're doing a one-handed, so then you're gonna put your thumb through. So we've got it like this, and then we wrap, and then thumb under, and then you're gonna push with your thumb, and you're gonna push it through and grab, and it's one-handed. So this hand is gonna stay here and not move, and then you're gonna pull, and then your knot will look like that. And then you're gonna finish it off because we're doing a square knot. So now instead of holding it like this, we're gonna hold it like that and flip over, and it's gonna be held like this. Then we're gonna take the free end and pull it like this, and then take your middle finger and go under, pull it through. This hand is not going to move because we're doing one-handed, and then with even tension you're gonna pull. So it's kind of hard because my hand would be like staying rested, but I'm trying to show it. So anyway, I'm gonna anchor my hand real quick so that I can pull with even tension. Okay, and that's what a square knot should look like. Okay, so that's a square knot. That's one of the most like basic surgical knots that you'll use. There's benefits to tying with hand knots versus instruments. A lot of it kind of depends on where you're at. Like if you're in a deep body cavity, you might want to tie with your hands as opposed to an instrument, or as opposed to instruments. So benefits to each. So we're learning hand ties first. Now, real quick, I'll show the double-handed one. So you're gonna basically keep the same configuration at first. You're gonna go over, but now, instead of taking your thumb and flipping this through, you're going to grab your index with your thumb. Okay, so we've done that, pulled over, thumb and index meet, and you're going to flip your hand around and pull this string through like that. And now you rotate your hands. That's super important, by the way. Always make sure you know like what orientation your hands are directed in. So you're gonna go like this, rotate your hands, and now then you cinch it. So you'll have that same string formation. And now this is where it gets slightly different. You're going to wrap around your thumb. So you'll be holding it like that. Wrap around your thumb. And then you're going to take this, wrap it around your thumb. Oh, so this is kind of hard to show, but wrap it around your thumb like that. Okay. Then same thing, thumb and pointer finger, index finger meet. And then you're going to like, let me just get it resituated. Okay. Meet. And then you're going to flip your hand around again. Grab this string, flip through, and then grab with this hand. That's the whole part of the like two-handed knot. And then you're going to rotate your hands. And then you'll have another square knot. So that's one-handed and two-handed knot tying. Super important that you learn those. And I don't know, you might be taught differently, but this is how we were taught in our surgery class to tie the knots. So I'm just gonna sit here and work on tying knots kind of passively and just to kind of get muscle memory down a bit. And then also probably watch like a TV show. So like 20 minutes, work on this and watch a show. It's almost 12:30 now. I just showered, got ready for bed, and finished reading a few pages of my book. So I'm getting ready to go to sleep now. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.